dust off my soul. Gonna listen to some rock and roll. No cares, come what may. I'm making a beautiful day. Gonna drive my car to the sea. Swim out far 'cause I believe that the waves will wash the gray away. I'm making a beautiful day. I'm making a beautiful day. All right, let's welcome our spiritual leaders of the day. Reverend Rita and Reverend Patrick. It's a beautiful day today.
Aloha, everyone.
So nice to see all your beautiful costumes. And costumes, no matter what you have on. Yeah.
And I know I've already been asked, and I'm just going to tell it all at once. What is your costume? And I'm going to let you in on what my costume is now. I am my divine self. I needed nothing else.
And I'm just taking on the role that my family has given me. Okay.
Oh, whoa. It's going to be a rough day here at CSL.
All right, you want to treat it?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
So I guess it's better that I treat it because I don't have horns on right now. But let's just take a moment to just bathe in the joy that we are feeling, the energy that is in this room, this labyrinth that is beneath us, that is exuding such love through and as this one temple of love that we are in. So I know that we have come here on purpose, divine purpose, to remember who and what we are. And that is this one power that is moving through and as each and every one of us. We have come here as Ohana. And we are not staying right here. We have a live stream that carries us out into the world, into the cosmos for that matter. And so I'm so grateful to celebrate this day with each and every one of us here today, and those on live stream, and those who are just picking up our entanglement. And with that, we say thank you, mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. We let it go, we let it be, as together we affirm, and so it is.
I'm making a beautiful day. Let me hear you say, ooh, my. I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. Gonna climb that hill behind my house, see what this place is all about. 'Cause from above it all, can't help but say, it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Let me hear you say, ooh, my mind. I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. Gonna turn my enemies into friends. What's broken gets stronger when it mends. When we all come together, this song will play. We'll sing, it's a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Ooh, my mind. I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive. Ooh, my mind. I'm learning to fly. Hey, hey, what's that you say? Let's not forget that we're alive.
That was just wonderful.
That was
Foolishly wonderful.
Kyle the Benz and Luis Padilla. Thank you. All
Luis
right.
is not feeling well today.
He's a bit peaked.
Thank goodness you laughed. Okay, once again, who do we have up here? We have Reverend Dr. Rita Andriello-Feren. That's a whole long name. And Reverend Dr. Patrick right here. So we welcome you once again. We welcome everyone online. Before we dive in, though, something happened this week that I wanted to share with you. We had the conclusion and the beginning of our sacred journey. It was our 11th one. Every year, we have 7 wonderful days to dive deep into ourselves and be nurtured. And by these two and by our entire community, we had a really nice blowout last Sunday, did we not? It was great. So we just want, there's a few left. The rest have launched themselves out into the world. But if you, we have Cliff here. Go ahead and stand up, Cliff. Show yourself. Joyce from Palm Springs. Melissa all the way from Kauai.
And Karen.
Oh, Karen's here too.
Okay.
I got 4 of you.
From Chico.
We had to say all these goodbyes yesterday, and now you're looking right here, and Karen was right here. So just as a little plug for it, those people online especially, we always have it in October. We have made that wonderful decision. We started in January for the snowbirds of Canada. We're now in October, and now we have switched it to another month for the next year, and that is April. The end of April, April 24th through the 1st, will be our next sacred journey of cosmic connection. Ooh. So anyway, give yourselves a hand. They were absolutely incredible this week. You should be very, very proud of yourselves. Yes,
Thank
indeed.
you. All right. Yay. All right. So let's take a look up here. What is this? Does anybody know what it is? It's a what?
Vision statement. Thank you.
It's our vision statement. Yeah, our vision statement. This is what we want to manifest, what we want to live. So let's read it together.
Awakening humanity to its magnificence by walking the bridge from duality to unity consciousness.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
And so this month we have been celebrating magic the entire month. And we will be ending on magic as well today. By the costumes we can see that that is true. And what we like to do is each month have a theme, something to guide us, but not throw it away for another month, but take it with us into that month. So this is magic, and we have an affirmation I'd like to share with you, and we can share together. I am a living channel for divine magic. I am a living channel for divine magic. One more time. I am a living channel for divine magic. Ooh,
so
beautiful.
I like to remind everybody every week about our teaching of the science of mind and spirit, which is also quantum physics. That's what it's known as now. But basically, we believe in downward causation, which means that everything starts in consciousness and moves into form from there. And that our consciousness and the way we use our minds is very important. It is very, very important because that's what we have. We have, everything starts in thought. So, and then is propelled by feeling. And so when you're thinking things, that not every thought you have manifests, thank God, right? But those that have the most feeling, the ones that are those ones that you just like, you can't let go of, and you just feel them, and they're in your gut and heart and stuff, those are the ones that manifest. So when we look at our lives, we go, okay, what do I see? What I see is what I'm putting out. So what I want to change that, then I have to step back into consciousness and make a change in consciousness in order to live a different life with intention and alignment with spirit. So thank you for being here, and I love this teaching so much. Go ahead, Patrick.
So I am picking up on a download here that there are some beings in the room that have never been here before. I don't even know who you are with that face. And so if you are here for the first time, just to let you know that if you don't know me, obviously, I am psychic. So that's how I knew. And then also, I'm feeling chalet around. I don't know, I'm just feeling that. So if you're here for the very first time, and I know you are, just do a little like this. You don't have to get all crazy. There they are.
Woo, thank
There they are. We have some, I'm picking up Oregon.
Oregon.
Oh my gosh. Is it true? Ah. Boy, I'm telling you, I may not be here next week. I may be on the road. You know what I'm saying? So we have something to let you know that they've been saying, oh, if Patrick would just be quiet so we could let them know who they are, who their real costume is today. We'll let you know what the real costume of who you are. Are you ready? Because they all know. They all know. You ready? You are magnificent. Oh, yes. Yes, but you already knew that, didn't you? See, Dominic over. I said his name. Dominic, is that your name? This is getting a little scary here. We better move this little baby alone. So what we're going to do is we're going to together. It's not enough just to say it or point it out. We need to declare it and just claim it for ourselves. So if you want to put your hands on your heart, that's absolutely wonderful. If not, but let's tell who we are. I am magnificent. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, we are. Let's do we. We are magnificent. I'm getting another hit. Hold. There's someone in the live stream that is saying, what about me? What about me? Oh my gosh, there is a little box up there taking whatever is happening here and putting it out into the universe, and they want to know who they are. It's right there up on the very back. It's called a camera, I believe. And we're going to let them know, you are magnificent. Now, and that's your service for today. Thank you for all coming. So, thank you for coming. So, look to your left, to your right. Some crazy person around you needs to know who they are. Let them know. You are magnificent. 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 Wait a minute. Karen's magnificent too. Oh my.
You're magnificent.
You're magnificent.
Hi.
Emma's magnificent.
All right.
Emma, you are magnificent.
We are all magnificent. What can we
All
say?
right, and sing. No.
Okay. So we've been doing our little tradition this month of a musical meditation and spiritual mind treatment. And in order to fulfill that today, we have our practitioner, Melissa Mojo.
Better known as HR Puff and Stuff, Witchy Poo.
And Kyle,
I just wanted to see if anyone remembered it.
Kyle and Luis.
And Luis, yeah, give it up.
Where's your folder?
How you doing, bro?
Hello. So I invite you to just take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just settle into this beautiful music, a prayer, and here's Kyle.
Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul, 'cause I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready, my soul.
I feel the power and the presence of Spirit right here and right now. I feel this energy of Source, of God, within me, through me, as me. I know this divine energy is all there is, and that I am a perfect individual expression of God, of Source, complete and whole. I know that Spirit is the source of all life for everything on this planet, in the universe, and in all creation. And because I know this, I know this for every single person here, that each person is their own individual expression of the loving energy of oneness that animates everything, that is everything. I know this because we are each unique individual beings of Source energy. We're all perfectly one in the unity of Spirit. I am so blessed and so grateful to know this. I know that because Spirit flows through us, that we have the freedom to think and feel our desires into existence. This is our birthright, to choose to joyfully say yes to the riches of the universe that are continually flowing through us. Peace, love, goodness, wholeness, perfection, abundance, creativity, grace, balance. Spirit provides infinite faith, infinite trust, infinite strength and support to create everything we desire. Perfect health, abundant finances, satisfying and fulfilling work, loving relationships, and the highest, most expansive creativity imaginable. We have only to think it, and it is ours. Spirit manifests are good to us in divine right timing. We are never alone because we are filled with the essence of love and light. We are always guided, always protected, always supported as our lives unfold in perfect right action and right order. I am so grateful to know this, to feel this, to be this. I know all I say is true and real, and I gratefully speak these words as law, knowing that they come back multiplied many times over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that the law has already received and acted on my word, and it is done. Mahalo. As we affirm together, and so it is.
Everything I've ever done, and everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, and everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in, 'cause here I go. Deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go. Closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause I'm diving in, so get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
Get ready, my soul. I love that song, written by Daniel Nemad, I believe. Yeah, New Thought singer who is amazing. And if you haven't heard his music, you can pick it up on YouTube or Spotify or any of those places. Get ready, my soul. So much I want to tell you. The title of our talk today is Wishcraft. Did you ever think of wishing as being a craft? Yeah, in the science of mind, it is a craft because, well, remember that song, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Yeah, I was going to sing it today, but I didn't prepare it, so I thought of it at the last minute. So I think you think sometimes that wishes are fantasies, but I learned something different about them as I was preparing to talk about this today, is that wishes, the things we wish for, and maybe as children, as adults, we go, oh, I mean, how many times have we said, I wish this, I wish that. What they are is the divine mind within us whispering to us that those are the possibilities for our life. It's like a message from Spirit inside of us, saying, as us, saying that if you're wishing that, then that's a potential for you. That is something that could definitely happen for you. So I never thought about it that way, but I know that we all have longings in our heart, like things that we want to experience, things that we wish were or whatever. We wouldn't have those things there. We wouldn't have those messages in our hearts and in our minds if they weren't possible. Because what would that be? To me, that would be hell. Like, would you be just like, we'd be walking around thinking, you know, we can't be ourselves. We can't manifest our dreams. We can't, you know, be all that we can be. So to me, that would be like a definition of hell, because we don't believe in hell in science of mind as a place somewhere. We believe in it as a state of mind. And I know we've all been in hell and heaven. So heaven and hell are states of consciousness. So to me, that idea that you would not be able to manifest the dreams that you have or the wishes or the things that you want to experience, it wouldn't be possible. Not in the universe that I know is a universe of love and a universe of goodness and a universe of power and light that manifests itself through each and every one of us. So I want to just start in that place. And then the idea of the craft in the Wishcraft. The craft of it is, well, what's a craft? It's like something you practice, right? And you get really good at. Something that you work on. Something that you don't just sit around thinking about or wishing about. You actually put it into action in some way. So the craft part of it is that. It's the alignment with spirit and the intentional knowing and the action that we put behind it. And that's not always easy, that part of it, because we can get swayed like by whatever's happening in the world or getting our attention swung over here and just like a noise like that. All of a sudden we're like that. Well, that's what the world does to us too. I mean, there's so much going on, right? And so it's hard for us sometimes to just pull our minds back to whatever it is we're intending for our life and whatever, and aligning ourselves with spirit. So we had the opportunity to go to the Hindu monastery during our retreat and meet with Sadasivanatha Swami, who is the second person down from the head of the monastery. And he meets with us every year. I think we missed 1 year that he didn't meet with us and something was going on. I don't remember what. But one of the things he said to us is that one of the reasons he meets with us is he considers us in our group exceptional spiritual seekers. And he doesn't, I'm sure he's compassionate to all people, but he doesn't necessarily give his energy out to people that aren't serious. When I talk about his individual energy, which he gives to us. So I thought about that, and that's why I like this song, Get Ready My Soul, because there's this diving in that we have to do. The spiritual life is not an easy life necessarily. It's a joyful life in so many ways, and it's a life that can bring so much joy, and it's a life that expands us and grows us, but it's not necessarily the easiest path, and not everybody chooses to do it. But for me, oh my God, I am so grateful that I have the opportunity to spend my life diving in because of what I do. And but even when I didn't do this, even when I wasn't in ministerial or wasn't, I still was diving in. Because if I hadn't been diving in, I probably wouldn't be standing here in front of you right now. Because I went through lots of different paths. I mean, I went from Shirley MacLaine to Mormonism. I grew up a Catholic. I mean, I was all over the place, but I was always diving in, oh, what does this have to teach me? And what can I learn? And is it, oh, that doesn't really feel good, yeah. 2 Mormon missionaries came to our door. I love Mormon missionaries. The reason I love them so much is because I spent 10 years as a Mormon, because they're so devoted to what they do. And I don't believe in the things that they believe in, but I see that little 19-year-old, giving 2 years of their life, and they use women now too, thank God, to preach what they believe about life and to help people. And whether you believe in what they believe or not, I just was totally respecting them when I saw them. They were so sweet, these 2 girls. And I thought, and in this day and time, that's not easy going knocking on people's doors, I don't think maybe Kauai it's a little easier, but in general, and they go all over the world. But the point I'm making is they were diving in. They were diving in. And when I was a Mormon, I dove in. And then it didn't work for me anymore, and I had to get out. But I still was diving in. So I would ask you, are you diving in to yourself? Because it's all happening in here, in your heart, in your mind, in your beingness. It's not happening out there. And the only way to dive in, get ready my soul, is to dive into your soul. And the soul in the science of mind is not like what we think about it in the Catholic Church. It's not like I don't know. I don't even remember what the Catholic Church taught about soul. But in the science, I think I put it out of my mind. But in the science of mind, our soul is basically our subconscious. It's the law of our being. It's the thing we carry with us no matter what. It's our soul. It's our consciousness. It's our subconscious, really, because it's the things that are happening within us that we might not even be conscious of. So, but the good news is we can use our consciousness, our objective mind, to change those things and shift those things should we want to. But we can't do it if we really don't know what's in there. So that takes a moment. And yet, there was a point in our journey where we talked about that. What if we don't know? What if it's ancestral stuff that we don't know? What about it? I mean, I have a lot of ancestral stuff because my family went through the Holocaust, World War II, all these things, and who knows what else beyond that. I had relatives that died in the Holocaust. So who knows, like, what's within me that we also met with the Marshall Jack, who's a Native American elder who came here and did a powwow with us. But, he calling in the ancestors and having the ancestors help us and all of that. Well, the truth of the matter is, even if we don't know, we can still make the intention to say, we want something bigger, we want something better, our ancestors will help us. I really believe that's true, because they probably want something bigger and better too. I always think about my nonna, who was an immigrant from Italy, who came on a boat with all her food in her suitcase, and the customs took it away from her. All the bread and cheese rolled out on the deck. And anyway, she came here, and she doesn't speak any English or anything. And she lived with us, till I was 14. She came when I was born and lived with us till I was 14. But she didn't I don't know what her dreams and aspirations were besides to live her life with her son and to be with family and all of that. I don't know what she was thinking or what she was aspiring to. So she's gone now. So when we make a change in the present time, we make a change across time, because there is no time and space. So when we change something within us here, and that's the process of evolution, I believe, I don't understand the totality of how it changes through all time and space, but I believe and know that it feels like it's right, like that we actually are freeing all spirit by making the change. And that's how the evolution of our spirit takes place, and the evolution of our species takes place, is by us going deep within and acknowledging those things, and then aligning with spirit, aligning with the truth, which is love and peace and harmony and magnificence that we tell each other every day. So in the science of mind, we have something called spiritual mind treatment. I don't know how many know it, but it is our form of prayer, and it is our way of alignment. It's called spiritual mind treatment is because we treat our mind or our consciousness. We don't treat anybody else's mind, just our own. And as we treat our own mind, we open the universe, the quantum field up to change. It's like in Joe Dispenza, or whoever's not familiar with him, he's a healer and New Thought, not New Thought, but scientist, well, he is New Thought, scientist who is working with meditation as a form of healing. And he's very, very successful, and he has lots of retreats with thousands of people who are wanting this stuff. And one of the things he says is when we put that information into the field, aligned information into the field, because we're all living in the one mind, that shifts. It shifts people. And if people are receptive to the change, then they have that vibration. That's why I always say when we meet here and we're all high-vibed and stuff, that's going out into the quantum field, and people are feeling that. They might not even know what they feel, why they're feeling it. They just say, oh, all of a sudden. I mean, haven't you had that happen? All of a sudden you just feel really good, but you're not exactly sure why? Has something just shifted? That's what that is. Somebody somewhere was thinking something that affected the magnetic field and the quantum field. So I want to just say how important we are. And this thing called spiritual mind treatment is a powerful, powerful way of staying aligned. And actually, you can't necessarily just do it once. You could, but I think that it takes more than once most of the time. It takes, because our minds are can be so chaotic, and they can be so affected by what's going on that we can't keep ourselves centered. So we do our meditations. People will tell you that all the time. I'll do it myself. I'll sit there in meditation in the morning, then I'll go right out the door, and I'll forget everything I meditated about because somebody said something to me, or somebody cut me off in traffic, or whatever, some stupid little thing, right? That isn't so stupid, or, anything, and even bigger things, right? So, but when we become conscious of the craft of treating the mind and allowing ourselves to make those changes in our life, even though they can be difficult sometimes, to think from a different place, to be willing to open up, then I know that our life shifts. I know that mine has. This whole sacred journey was it was probably the best sacred journey we ever had, I think, because first of all, we were so committed. We had a smaller group, but we were so committed to the flow of it. We didn't micromanage it. I mean, it's only as much as we had to keep things, organized. But we allowed ourselves to open up. If things weren't working out, we shifted. That's how we ended up in a powwow with Marshall Jack, was because we were supposed to go to the Rainbow Forest. We were supposed to go there, but it was like, we're not going to trap these people through the mud. It's going to be a mess. So let's just do something different. And then he came up with that. But it was the perfect thing, and we never would have experienced it if that hadn't happened. If we had clung to our thing and just said, oh, well, we're going to go up there anyway. I don't care. Everybody wear boots or whatever. It would, you have to be open to life, because life throws stuff at you. And it's not like in this teaching that you get to, have this perfect path with no, turns or anything. There's always going to be something, because we're living in a 3D world where things happen. We lose people. We have an accident, all of these things. But if we're not grounded, then when these things come up, and I believe they come up less when we are grounded, then we have tools to work with. We know who we are. We know we're the power and the presence of God itself. We're not some little minute something. We're powerful, So I just want to leave you with that, and just to say a quote from Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of the Science of Mind and Spirit. He's a mystic, author, and a teacher. He's not to be worshipped. And that was the somebody said that. I think it was Sadasivanatha Swami said something about, Guru Deva, they don't worship him, they honor him. And I think we don't worship Ernest Holmes, but we do honor him for the many years that he put into his own life to dive deep and to bring us something that he learned from the age of 14 by just being in the world and reading and studying and opening up to what Spirit had for him to say. But he said, the power that created the universe is the same power that responds to our thought. So when you think your thoughts are not important, remember, sticks and stones will hurt my bones, but words will never harm me, that kind of stuff. Your thoughts are really important. And those thoughts that are feeling thoughts are even more important. And the word that you speak, which is the word we use in spiritual mind treatment, what do we say? Abacadabra? As I speak, I create, or as I create, I speak. I think it's as I speak, I create. And so that's an ancient saying. So it's good news, could be bad news, but I don't think it's bad news. I think it's good news, because what it means is we have choice, we have power, we have love to back it all, and that we can do anything. we can do anything. So, happy Halloween. May you practice witchcraft. And Kyle is back.
You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast, to be the backlash, somebody's lack of love. You can start speaking up, nothing's gonna hurt you the way the words do. They settle beneath your skin, kept on the inside, and no sunlight, sometimes a shadow wins. But I wonder what would happen if you say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say. Let the words fall out. 'Cause honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy, falling for the feeling, done some disappearing, bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how big your brave is and say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say. Let the words fall out. 'Cause honestly, I wanna see you be brave. Just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave with what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave. I wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I just wanna see you. I wanna see you be brave.
Give it up, Luis and Kyle. Woo! So are you feeling brave? Yeah, I like that little growl. That was wonderful. Brave, brave, brave. Well, I know some people that were very brave this week. And once again, just to the sacred journey, if you ever get a chance to partake, it really is just evolving in such a way. I watched people go so deep, and then also to get calls afterwards, and we met somebody yesterday, and they said it's still diving. We're still diving because we're only just opening up the portal. Once we open up the portal, you know, you're like, oh, okay, And yeah. So and I saw some brave people on Friday night. We finished this wonderful sacred journey, and then we went to another spiritual retreat called Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I'm just going to tell you, it was a real blast after you've been in this incredible state. And those people, just what they were wearing was brave. It was very brave. But we were talking this morning about what is the message, and I just happened to listen to 50 years ago. If you don't know what Rocky Horror Picture Show is, you would be considered a virgin if you went to the show, and they would point that out to everyone if you raised your hand. I saw it when I was 19, so what's that, 15 years ago? I saw it, and it was mesmerizing to me. And it went beyond even the sensuality, the sexuality. That's a big part of it. It was a big part of it on Friday night. But what I got from that is, which I had no intention of talking about, but what I realized, and I was telling Rita, that there was a mesmerizing thing about someone saying, turn yourself over to absolute pleasure. Be it. Dream it. Be it. Dream it. Be it. And I remember at 19, even though just that feeling of, wow, people really act like that? And it was just, I mean, that first song, that first spiritual song, I'm a Sweet Transvestite, was just, it just is mesmerizing. And I said to myself, what is this purpose of this? And that is to get out of your way. Stop all of this, I do it this way, you do it that way, judgment. Let yourself go. And it's not only about pleasure, it's about if you can dream it, be it. And that's what we're talking about today, Wishcraft. The very first time I heard Wishcraft, I was once again 19. Lots happened at 19, by the way. And I read this book. I swear to you that when I came out of the womb, there was like a little flashlight with a little self-help book. And because I was always fascinated with behavior. Why do we behave the way we do? And what is this thing that is this unexplainable? And I remember reading it. Her name was Barbara Scheer. I don't know if you, 50 years, I think she passed away in 2020. And I remember reading this and wanting to follow everything that she was saying to be a better person. I was 19. I was just getting started, and I was going, how can I be a better person? And I love that growth thing that has always been inside of me, that has always said, there's more to know, there's more to know. So I was thinking of this Wishcraft, and luckily I was here with Rita starting to sing it, and I just did a few of the lyrics of When You Wish Upon a Star. And now listen what they were telling us. Now, I don't know if I was thinking about this. And it's from what? Pinocchio. Did you ever see Pinocchio? Last time I talked about Peter Pan somewhere back in the... When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Can we start there? When you wish upon a star, it makes no difference who you are. It doesn't matter what you've done, what you're doing, what your color is, what your religion is, what anything is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't say, oh, you did this and you did that. This philosophy is so exciting for me because what it says is the allness of all, we don't care what you're really doing. We just care that you ground and align with this power that sometimes we forget that we have. I don't know about any of you. I forget sometimes. I don't know why I do that. That's crazy. So when you wish upon a star, it makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come true. Not maybe, not if you cross your fingers, not if you pray real hard, not if you beg. It says it will all come true. gives me God bumps. But it's up to us not to go out and reach it, get it, steal it, take it, make sure that it's ours. It is about saying, I know who I am. There's a power that the universe wants me to have everything that I could possibly desire. Nothing held against us. Now that sometimes is hard to chew, is it not? I mean, it's great to say it. It's great to go, wow. But then to really say, oh my God, I'm the very power, the very essence, and nothing has ever really been against me. Maybe some lost people, maybe a parentage, a lineage that didn't know what the hell they were doing either. We cuss in this philosophy, just so you'll know. And then the last part of that is not the last part, but another part is, if your heart is in your dream, no request, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. If your heart is in your dream, that for you young folks is called a flashback. Okay. So, I promise myself in the morning, I'm going to walk up here, I'm going to be so pious and so sacred that you guys won't even recognize me, and then, I know, doesn't happen. It can't happen because that's not who I am. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. Isn't that the best news ever? So no matter what you think, I don't know if that's possible. I tried that before. Oh, what are we going to... It says, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star as dreamers do. So today I just want to go with us and just leave us a little bit about beyond the dreaming. Go beyond the dreaming, beyond the wishing, because I'm all for the wishing. I understand. So as a matter of fact, haven't you, remember the birthday thing? Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Blow out your candles. I don't even know. I just did it. I have no idea but I always wondered, because I was that kind of kid, they would go like this. And then you lose out if you can't blow them all out. Then you try again next year. But well, that's what it felt like. So I'm blowing this candle out, and when their eyes were closed, I wondered, were they really believing? Were they really saying that this is what I want and this is what I wish for? So I got some great news for all of us today. And then you say, what's that, Patrick? I just want to make sure you were still awake. Here's the deal about wishing. Wishing has a loophole. It means that there's a possibility it may not happen. I wish, I wish. I always use the one of our Master Jesus when he's about to walk on water. And he's out there and all the apostles are saying, what's he going to do? He's going to walk on water. And just before he walks, he goes like this. No, he did not. He had already walked on water in his mind. He already did it. And then everybody says, oh, wow, he can do that. He can do that. The good news for us today is that we don't have to wish. We don't have to wish about anything. Pinocchio wished that he was what? A real boy. That just opens up so many doors, right? That's what he did. He just wished he was a real boy. But the thing about consciousness is it's not about wishing out there. It's about what you believe and become in here. And his is a great story because of those strings. Have you ever felt like that? It's like you have an idea and you're like, oh, who's pulling my strings here? And a lot of our programming is doing this, right? A lot of our programming, a lot of our conditions out there, you go, I believe in this, and then you look over there and you go, maybe not. I just thought of that, but he had to let go of those strings. He had to say no. No, I have to become it. And then he had Jiminy Cricket, who was his conscience, who was teaching consciousness, and he's like, whoa, Pinocchio. And then we have the nose that grew. And at first I thought that was a shameful trick to put on somebody, right? It's like, can you imagine? If every time we didn't tell the truth, hello, are you with me? It'd be like, I'm absolutely, you can believe me. And you're like, oh. But that's the alarm we can have for ourselves. When we're not telling the truth of who we are, that's what the nose growing thing is about. When he ran around and he wanted to be all these different, and if I do this and if I do that, and it has to be me without the strings, when he has to realize that love is what makes you real. That's how you become the real you, is through love, is through power. Our wonderful Ernest Holmes said, there is no obstruction between the idea and its manifestation. There's no obstruction between the idea and its manifestation except the obstruction of false thought. Period. Isn't it interesting that I'm looking at all of you and I'm feeling all of you right now, and to think that we have always been so incredibly free, no matter what. So Pinocchio's wish wasn't granted because a fairy waved a wand, even though I would love to just have a fairy just wave the wand and have it done. I know. That's Quanta. She said, woo. But wand, it was fulfilled. Okay, hold on. We're going to take a moment to let Quanta. Hold on, hon. Let Quanta. Yeah, there we go. Pinocchio's wish wasn't granted because a fairy waved a wand. It was fulfilled because he stopped. This is for all of us, the message from Pinocchio. He stopped being a puppet of fear and became a creator through love. He stopped being yes. And now it's only love. So I will end with this one. In today's world, our noses don't grow longer. What do you need? There's two things in life. As from the acting background, from that North Hollywood world over there, they always say as an actor, never perform around these wonderful animals because they will always draw the attention, and she does. So in today's world, our noses don't grow longer, our souls just grow louder. So when we are being our false self, and that doesn't, all the false self is forgetting who you are, that there is no extreme too big that will not honor you and listen to your word and listen to your, not only your thought, but your belief. The universe stretches the distance between our image and our essence until we finally choose to be real. So that's my knowing for you, as we say in this teaching. They say, well, wishing sounds so wonderful, but wishing has left my door open for it not manifesting. And I know, when we know who we are and what it is, there is nothing, anytime, anywhere, any place that will be withheld from you, whether it be physical, whether it be prosperity, whether it be creativity, whether it be all of our relationships, good, bad, and indifferent. We can have it all. And the only reason that they're looking at a star is because that's not really what they're seeing, are they? You're not seeing the star. You're seeing way beyond into the cosmos. That's what I know for you. I love you all. I want you to know that that love that we have right here is the thing that will carry us, that will allow us to be and do and have anything. And that's when we are contributors to this incredible planet that we now can call love. Namaste.
Let's just go into reflection. All right.
We'll just go into the wonderful,
Lection.
This is our time of, have you made enough of yourself? Did you see she was trying to play with you?
It's okay.
And you said no. She's just shy. She's shy.
All right, so this is our time of, I call it practicing the law of circulation, of giving and receiving, and knowing that as you give, you do receive, and as you give, you multiply, not just yourself, but the energy of this center and of all of us meeting here. So we are a nonprofit that is sustained totally by donations. So thank you for what you give today. It means a lot. It's important.
Thank you, everyone
So
online.
Thank you to everybody online. And there's many ways to give: checks, cash, charge cards, whatever. We have it all. Vema. Thank you. Thank you.
And
Enjoy.
pay,
Blessings.
you can pay online. We're right where Charles is.
So that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing,
What does that say?
it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. All that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart, and my gratitude goes out to everything near and far, and all that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all. All that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be. It's a blessing, it's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all.
So we just give thanks and are so grateful for these beautiful, amazing donations, and know that they go to heal and prosper not just the center, but each and every one of us and the world. So we say thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. So it is.
So first things first, this afternoon at 2:45.
3:45.
I mean 3:45. What's happening at 3:45?
The dances of universal peace with Stream Bakanoff and his beautiful lot. You want to say something? All right. Except for where's the...
Yeah, he can say it from here, honey.
That we're reconnecting with our indigenous roots.
Oh, good.
Ah, and that's at 3:45. And he always...
Talking about ancestors, and we're doing a song for ancestors.
Oh, good, because
okay.
you always bring a great...
Yeah. 3:45.
3:45. And then there's no spiritual cinema this Friday because it's Halloween. And the reason we're doing that is because it's Halloween. and a lot of the people, they have things to do, and they're out doing that. And then we said, well, I tell you what, we'll just not have it. But next month, Jane Goodall, her documentary. Oh yes, brilliant. It is. If you're not here, then somebody has kidnapped you. So I know that because it is so incredible. And this time we're going to throw a little discussion afterwards because it is. And if you don't know about Jane and her stuff, please come see it. It's her last words. They actually filmed her. And it was not allowed to be released until she passed away. And so therefore we're seeing...
She says it all.
It's just, plus they drink whiskey and stuff, and it's just incredible. Okay, so... There you go.
Okay, so November's almost upon us, And so there's a couple of things happening in November. I'm doing a Zoom workshop that's based on my book, Where is My Red Dress? It's only for women. It's for a small group. So if you want to sign up, please sign up. It's going to be a 3-part series, but the first part is about basically releasing the past and moving into our red dresses, which is our whole spiritual, sensual, sexual beingness. So it's going to be deep discussion, journaling, meditation, all kinds of stuff. And it'll be at 5 o'clock starting on November 5th for 3 weeks. And then the other thing that's happening this month, which is really beautiful, and is on November 18th, we're holding a labyrinth walk here to walk for grief, for our own grief, and for our own grief. And we have collaborated with hospice, so all the reservations have to go through hospice. You can't reserve here, and you can't walk in because we're only allowing a certain amount of people because of the size of our labyrinth. But I want to say something about grief because I'm reading a beautiful book about grief right now. That sometimes we think grief is reserved for those people who have lost somebody through death, but it's so much more than that. We are all grieving in some way. We could be grieving for our world. We could be still grieving from COVID. We could be grieving from the loss of a relationship that we had that meant something to us. And what happens is, if we don't process our grief in a holistic way, it ends up storing in our bodies and appears as other things. So, as everybody that's going through some form of grief, everybody, sometimes people will say, they told me to get over it. No, that's not what this is about. This is about actually expressing it. Nobody's going to be saying anything. We're going to be walking a labyrinth, but we're going to be holding space for that. Dr. Walt Weiss will be with me. He's a hospice care person over there, and he'll be with me to help people. But the opportunity to walk silently with yourself, with a group of people, is very powerful. And to have people witness that, because that's one of the things, is the witness, to be able to express through the witness. So there's no holds barred to this. Whatever comes up is going to come up. And we have, professional people here to help if that's needed. But I know it's going to be a really powerful night, and we'll continue to do these because, like I said, grief is not just about death. Grief is about a lot of things, and a lot of things that we're experiencing now as a world. We could be in grief about our planet and how it's been treated, and how, and then we hold on to that. And this is the time to just like our talks are about, digging deep, allowing ourselves to experience whatever it is we need to experience in a safe environment. So if you're interested in coming to this, it's November 18th at 6 p.m. You have to reserve through hospice. The number is back there on a flyer. You can write it down if it's something you would be interested in doing. And again, it's no walk-ins because we have to know how many people are coming. And so that's it. And if it ends up being really like a lot of people come, we'll do another one in December, Dr. Wald said. So that's good. So that's
Great.
all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah, and it's back there. Namaste Singers are back on rehearsal schedule this week, Thursday at 5:30. And the food drive is it's overflowing back there. It is so wonderful. Thank you. I just saw somebody bring in a lot of stuff. Joyce. And so it's really good, and we have our Toys for Tots have already started. The big thing is the telethon is coming up on November 15th, and we put a lot of energy into that, and we have some incredible, wonderful talent and dance and music and spoken word. Lovely Chia and Alex. So we're going to have, and it runs from 10 in the morning to 4. It's our biggest fundraiser. The reason that we're sitting in these seats is because we had a telethon that raised about $100,000 to get us to be able to do this. So I know how important, and it's our 6th annual. But I want to go through a couple of questions that the people ask me. Most frequently asked questions. I didn't have time to type. Okay, what is a telethon? Well, a telethon is where it's mostly online. We have a few seats here, but it's mostly online, and you call in your donations, and no big or small in the mind that made it all. Trust me, it all gets to where it is going, and that is it. And you get to watch nonstop non-stop entertainment and great humor by me. Oh, and we have a comic coming. Oh, it's endless. But that's beside the point. That's what a telethon is. If you remember Jerry Lewis had a telethon. And we're not trying to pretend to be him, but we are doing great, 6th annual. Can you attend in person? Yes, there'll be 20 seats, but you can't just walk to the door. You got to reserve, and there'll be donations if you, whatever you want to give. So we have a studio audience over there. Is it recorded? Why, yes, it is. It is recorded for you to look at later, or to replay, or to even donate again. Is it recorded? How do we donate if we can't watch? Anytime, and this is me answering this for you, anytime you want to donate, our doors are always open for you. So that means anytime you want to donate, that is fine. What we do usually is the people that aren't going to be there starting now, we start collecting it. And then the people that aren't there, we always shout out your name, but what we do is we start with that as our total to begin with, whatever comes in before. And then, anytime, what is the contributions for over the telethon? What is it for? It's for our vacation. What do you think the telethon's for? I know that's what you're all thinking. What are they going to do with the money? What we're going to do with the money is 3 things. We're going to do a lot of it, but I'm not going to show you the whole sheet. But we have a lot planned, and what we want to do is we want to get resurrect this youth center by hiring someone who does family and youth. And that means there are people that actually go out into the world where we don't have time, and they let everyone know that we're here with a powerful program to share with the family and with their children. That's the number one. The rest of it is also to sustain us. I know that we wish upon a star, but so does the landlord. I mean, he wishes upon us to pay this rent at the end of the month. So there is a sustainability. And there's also this wonderful department back here called our sound team and our visual. We've been here for 2 years, and you know what they need? A faith lift. No, a upgrade. So this year we plan on having some very important concerts here. And I'll just leave you with your imagination about who they're going to be. Yeah. So the better we have it for them, we won't have to say, well, maybe you can hear us, maybe you can't. We're going to have the best that it is. There we go.
And I have one more thing. So after this, there are snacks left over from the Sacred Journey, but also from Kiana, and she's back there in a beautiful white dress. Wow. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't cook in a white dress, but she's doing it, and she's flitting around the kitchen looking beautiful. So her and Ron are back there, and Leslie is up here, but I'm sure she'll be back there eventually. So, one more. November 6th is our day of caring. It's when we come in and take care of our sanctuary and our kitchen and just clean things up. And we'll definitely want the labyrinth clean for the hospice grief walk. So that's it. 11:30.
That's it.
What is this?
That's
it. It's from 11:30 on November 6th. All right.
So the new people that are here, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And if you get a moment with us, can you just say hi? We just give you a hug, and we just are very glad that you chose to.
All right. So before I turn this over, we have a beautiful, amazing special number, closing number from our Namaste singers who've been working very, very hard. I know you're going to enjoy it, and you're probably going to want to get up and dance.
It's probably going to lead you to your feet.
Do not leave this building until go to that table until they're done with their song.
Is it on?
Because they've been working really hard on this song, so I want you to hear every single word.
Because this is what we will do.
We'll go get you.
No, we won't.
All right. So, so take a deep breath and just enjoy the music, enjoy the time we've had, and just know we take this energy out into the world and share it. That's what we're here for. So blessings, and so it is.
Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Testing. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. When my monster from the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From a laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes. Together jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster
The
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party has just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sound. Eagle on chains backed by his baying hound. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five. They played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seeing he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said,
Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
it's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard smash.
It's now the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drax part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash has been too. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
They did the mash.
Then you can monster
The
mash
monster mash.
and do my graveyard smash.
Then you can mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash.
Mash good.
Easy, Igor, you impetuous young boy.
Mash good. Mash.